I wonder if you maybe since he's not here, if you could share maybe a good Todd story for us, like an interaction or something.
I don't know if anybody's probably heard this one before, but my favorite Todd story is when I first got asked to do Spawn, and that's purely because it was an email, and it was basically said, "Hey, I know your work, I like it. You want to draw Spawn? This is Todd McFarlane." And I've never seen an email that looks more like a spam email in my life. And so, but there's something in my brain because I'm like, what? It doesn't really quite feel spammy. And so I responded with, yeah, sure, hell, I'd love to draw Spawn. And then I got a response the next day. I was like, that's great. Let's get on the phone, and left the phone number. I was like, who's messing with me? I was like, who's trying to pretend to be Todd McFarlane, just emailing me out of the blue? So then I was just like, you know what? Here's my number. You just give me a call and we'll. So then I figured I could always just block whoever it was. Then the next day I'm pulling up to the comic book shop and I see an Arizona number calling me, and I know that that's where his studio is. And I just let it go to voicemail. And then when I checked my voicemail, Todd has a way of talking to you like he's known you for forever. And so I checked my voicemail, and Todd he was my idol since I was 17. And here's my idol supposedly on my voicemail saying, hey, this is, hey, Jason Shawn Alexander. Oh no, he said, hey, Jason Stud Alexander. I'm looking for someone to help me draw a little better on Spawn. Give me a call there, bud, and we'll talk again. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, who the fuck is pranking me? Who would pretend to do this? But I was like, but it sounds like him from all these videos I remember as a kid. And I called him back, and I'm lo and behold in my truck on Ventura Boulevard in front of this comic book store, and I'm talking to the first guy I ever idolized in comics, and he's asking me to draw his book. And I'm just floored. When it really sank in, I was floored. And I still asked him even months later, like, why and how that even happened. So, and I appreciate that it did. I was really stunned. I think because of my horror stuff and maybe the fine art, he was even surprised, I think, to find out how much of a fan I am. His stuff was such a big deal to me. It's what really got me into comics. And so the idea that, I got to latch on at the same time he was doing his momentous, 300 stuff. I'm just, yeah, man, this has all just been incredible.